Yes. I put it in Discord if you're able to use that. If not, if you have something similar to that. In general chat. Oh, there it goes.
Copy that.
Yeah, whatever mine did, it put like 8 javelins.
Love that for you.
And 2 spears. I don't know.
Okay, I think I did that. Oh, what about? And I'm gonna send you a picture in Discord in a second. I gotta figure out my thing. Okay, there's the whole story. um, oh my, next game. Need a good picture though. I didn't even think to look at this before. Let me look around.
Oops.
Sorry, this is gonna take a while to get used to. Wee! These are so stupid. Oh man, I'm having a time over here. Ooh. This is it. Oh my god. Celeste, I love your whole backstory here. I want to read that. And yes, mine is ridiculous. Oh, I'm so stoked about this. Oh wait, I have a better backstory than this. Can I come up with my own? Okay. Sure. Got you. I'll type my little backstory like Celeste did.
Once we're done, we just do 10-minute save. Cool.
Yeah, for some reason it. Okay, that is stupid. It's for some reason it's just freezing and then clicking on whatever. There we go. Oh well. Yep.
Guys, I'm gonna have to get used to these new names. It's gonna take me a minute. Cool picture.
Not really. I don't. That works. That works.
See, I just went to a random halfling name generator and picked the finest first name I found.
Okay, that's the best write-up I can do of her. This is it. Oh, come on, I left for like 2 hours of that today. I'm an imaginary friend who became real. That's awesome. Yeah, I know. Yep. They're just like, oops, you're a human now, and now I'm just a random animal thing with no shape and no body that just wants to entertain and care for those around me. Awesome. Oh man, I think I'm so funny.
Funny enough, I once had a cat named Bebop.
Oh, I love that. That's really cool. What color cat was it?
It was a multi. It was a long-haired tabby.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, I hope to do Bebop some justice. And my full name is Princess Bumbleberry Bebop because I was named by a child. You can call me Bebop. I just looked up stuffed animal names today, just so you guys know, for like a half hour. It was a good time.
Not to be confused with the frogs.
The frogs! Were they all Bob or something?
Bob.
That was traumatizing. Sorry, Nicholas. We're gonna have a lot of random flashbacks.
No worries. No worries.
They were all named Bob, and then we learned about all their cousins and their uncles, and we murdered them all. Pretty traumatizing.
If we want to change our name, is it still possible by any chance? No, I'm just trying to find a random one. I'll let you. Alright, cool.
And I wasn't supposed to pick Moon Druid or anything yet because I didn't think I saw that, right? That's not an option. Cool. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss it. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited.
Well, greetings. I'm Kalira. I'm from Glacial Spire.
Greetings, Kalira. I am Princess Bumbleberry Bebop, but you can call me Bebop. And I am from the imagination. She's like that, like SpongeBob rainbow arms. Happy to make your acquaintance.
Hi everyone, I'm Theodore, just call me Theo. And can't really remember right at the moment how I got here, but maybe with a few more drinks I'll be able to remember.
Sorry about that. I was rolling the personality traits and seeing what I get. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured that was.
Eek.
Gross.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to research how to like act that out because I would rather not say a profanity every 3 seconds. Yeah.
Well, like.
So I. Hmm?
Guys want to go to a tavern?
Yeah.
Seems like the best choice.
Cool. Well, Bebop can be like, it's cold, let's get inside and we can go get some drinks. Like, just trying to help everyone stay warm because she's trying to protect everyone. Onwards.
Boo.
I think Theodore will just walk up and just stare at it for a little while and just be like, what is this? Just be utterly confused and like where he is right now and like what is he even looking at?
Bebop's gonna come up next to you and be like, look at old Bitey and say, would you like a drink? Do you want a drink? Oh, God.
Okay. Then I will go up to Theodore and say, "There's easier ways to get a day with a fish, friend."
I think at that point Theodore just like is already fallen down on his butt and just laughing and just trying to get up at that point. Got another one. How many have actually been bitten in the past?
Ooh.
To know. To know. Wait, I think Theodore's just lost her words now. Is he still alive? The fish?
Drunken camera.
And you said this is a fish that lives under the ice and the icy water?
Scramsack? Ah, did not get that the first time. Bebop is just gonna say, "Well met, Scramsacks." I'm just kind of tip her hat for him. The cold. We need a place to sleep. Do you have any rooms? Well, I hope the rooms are better kept than out here, are they? She's got a lot of problems with bluntness. She's just recently become a human talking person. What for? Hmm. Hmm. Convenient for them. Well, yeah.
Do you
No, go for it.
do you think the people at the Black Iron Blades might need help clearing out those goblins by any chance?
Bebop's just gonna chuckle and be like, "Hee, you have no idea where I've been." Just like stare at him and pat him on the back. So, what's the risky work?
What type of bounty? Who are we after? Who would? I think
What is-
Theo was just on. Sorry.
No, you're good. Go for it.
I think Theo's just gonna look over at Bebop and everyone else and just try to glean some form of insight on like what they're thinking and which one they were thinking about. And then once he's done like looking around, he's just gonna ask you like which one pays the most and which one would be able to get us some form of food. Like, does any of the quests pay us in food, or will we be able to be in a place that we can gather our own food? Too?
Bebop points at you and says, "I like this guy."
Okay, so I think Don looked over to like Bebop and everyone and be like, I vote for us to do the first one where it's like collecting stuff, and at the same time, let's go fishing, and then suddenly I'll just like maybe whisper to whoever's closest to me, be like, I can maybe if we do the whole fishing thing, maybe I can use my powers to like manipulate the water so we can like lift up a bubble of water with the fish already in it, if I can do that.
Ooh. Bebop already is like bonded with this group and is pretty much treating you as her new children. So she's like, "I'll go wherever you go. That sounds great." Solid tip.
Good to know.
And
But
Bebop
please
looks
don't.
at him and Bebop looks at him and says, "I presume that none of the options you gave us are illegal work, though, because you're an upstanding man." And
When you
Bebop,
say magical creatures, do you mean humanoids or anything that would be questionable? Wow. I think Theodore just retreats verbally at that point, and he just looks to everyone else to see if they have any other questions, and is just lost in thought for a few minutes.
Bebop sort of nods and then kind of looks at everyone else too and is like, "So what do you guys think?" By the way, I'm so fighting the oh dearie kind of. That's exactly what I'm like. That's the inspiration, and I'm like, don't do it, don't do it. But like, just know that that's the spirit of Bebop. Yep.
Well, we can always tomorrow maybe go to bed now, and then tomorrow we can go figure out what she wants us to hunt down or gather, what creature she wants us to do, and then maybe just turn it down if we have the option, and then we do something else. But just I don't know.
Sounds like a plan. Anyone want a bedtime story?
All right. Theodore claps his hands, is very happy, and then says absolutely to Bebop, and then just grabs a pint of ale, and then just sits down and just like, I'm ready. Let's... How do I give you copper? Is there any way to like we can bunk together two per room? No.
How big are the beds? Or are there two beds? Okay. Fair. Should we actually physically be paying you, or are we just kind of mentally telling you paying? Okay. Okay. Definitely want food. Um, Bebop can totally like turn into a mouse and sleep on someone's corner of their room.
Uh,
I'm a changeling. I am a changeling.
so
I
I
am chaos. What?
I have two questions for you. So one, where can I access the inventory? And two, if I can, was there a time limit on my ability to shape water? I believe so. Yeah. But I see it. Thank you.
I thought you said copper. Ha! You upscaled by 10. I was paying attention. Don't mess with money. Fair. Valid.
So
All right,
you
so
said,
one. Sorry.
go ahead.
Oh no, it's just that
I just switched them all into coppers and I'm sticking with the tiny stuff. Cool.
So 10 silver pieces makes a gold piece. Okay.
So you got 800 copper pieces.
And we're paying how much? Okay. Okay, I think I got mine off.
Bebop has like a pouch in the whole bear suit right now. That's just. Oh, yeah. That was what I thought. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking about that too when I did that. This is ethical study, right? This is. You're not going to be torturing this animal? Will you be torturing this elemental? Okay, understood. Just was told that they're killing murderers and thieves and all that stuff here, so I'm trying to make sure we're not on that list. Oh,
Can you
She's
tell
not
us a little
doing-
bit about what it looks like?
yeah.
Oh, I think
How is it helpful? How do you use it?
it,
Have you ever seen
think-
it turn green? Sure it's not broken? Fair.
if we were to find it and bring it to you, how long would you need to study it for? And like, what type of tests would you be doing to it? as soon as you finish speaking, I think Fyodor the entire time he just keeps looking over to everyone, and his eyes are just saying bigger and bigger, and he's just like, "We have to do this," and because he just really wants to see this little creature. And when you mention familiar, that's like the only thing that's going to be on his mind the entire day, because if we can get a little spirit that rides a fox to join our group, that would be like the cutest thing ever.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, can do.
Any suggestions for where we should start looking them, or? And I'm assuming that it's looking out, assuming that I've like feels looked over and everyone's have like nodded the head and everyone's in agreement.
Bebop's
So.
nodding.
All right.
But stick to Icewind Dale. Valid.
All right. So I have a two-part question for the DM then. Is there a weight limit to how much the shape of water spell can hold? And two, if I does that spell allow me to convert? I didn't see anything about converting ice to water or water to ice, or do I need something else for that? I was thinking about drinking like a little bottle of water on me at all times, but then if it's really cold outside, I didn't want it to like just be a block of ice that I can't use. Yeah. Yes.
That's awesome.
Perfect. All right. So the second part of that. Okay, and it says I can. Okay, so I don't how so my me so as soon as you say that, I'm trying to say it's within 5 feet cube I can make. So I'm thinking my initial idea was if we can't get out of the town, can I make like a bubble or like more of like a bubble of water that we can sit right on top of, and maybe even just close to the ground, and we use that and sit on it and move. But then that would require like Bebop to maybe change into a smaller shape. But so let's like can hold 3 people. What does everyone think? Is that possible? Right. That's a good point. All right. Okay. I'm glad I confirmed. Okay, good.
Huh.
I'm gonna write that down. All right.
It's a good idea.
All right.
Speaking of that, if we're hunting something that like we know we can trap, we could definitely dig a hole and freeze it over, and then have you melt that. So
Ooh.
pitfalls.
Oh, I can even make a
That's a
little
good idea.
cage, a little like ice cages too, as well, and maybe redirect them into it. All right. So I think Fyodor just looked over to Bebop and everyone, and just this is just like ready to go at this point.
I also have wood carver tools that I can use to make a wooden cage.
So it sounds like we're trapping stuff. Let's go. Ooh.
But
I'm okay with party.
I'm okay with party. Oh, the bounty lady? Nah. Bebop sees the excitement in Theo's face and wants to protect her new child friend and is like, I think we're going researching. Got you. Well,
before we leave the tavern, though, do I have like the flask on me, maybe, or some sort of like water bottle, or do I need to buy one? Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure of that. And then, so I'm at this point, I'm just gonna be like, just as soon as Bebop is ready to go, and I'm just gonna like jump up, and then we're just gonna start walking towards the door. And then just realize I know where I'm going.
Bebop sort of looks around and is like, well, let's go then.
And Clara will follow.
It's always good.
So catnips we can use like they don't cost mana or anything. We can just use them whenever. Just okay. So as we're waiting, I think Fyodor is just gonna up the tap to the water bottle, take use shape of water and take it out, and then just start making like little snowflakes in his hands, and just like almost like using it like a Rubik's cube almost, and just and then just like just turn around and face everyone and just start making like maybe a rainbow in his hands just for fun, just to start off dead.
And Bebop is gonna just start playing her flute because she has a flute. She can play flute, and she's like, "This moment needs some flute." She's playing music to your water drops.
Yeah, let's follow the path if we can.
Um, where are we? We're oh, okay, cool. That's not how I spelled it in my notes, but I
Are there any other towns around here? So each one of these black circles is another town, I'm assuming. Okay.
Targos looks close. Let's do a little day trip as our first outing. Are you guys into that?
Yeah.
Agree.
Oh my gosh. Bebop just says, research. We're looking for magical creatures. She doesn't lie well. Yep. Well, we'll be the judge of that.
Anything,
Yeah, go for it.
anything that hasn't been seen before. You just any creature would do at this point. Well, thank you for the heads up. Any suggestions for where to stay the night, maybe? All right. Will do.
Thanks. Bebop is going to pop back out the flute for some walking music. Who's got the... Yeah? Bebop's always down. Yeah?
Oh no, you go for it. Yeah.
Oh, Bebop was just going to like start playing the flute and like skipping in that direction.
I think Theo's just gonna follow along too.
Oh.
I think I just feel just to walk around, look at the fishing rods, just inspect the different boots because he's never actually worn shoes before, so he's just completely just in awe of this. Well, that depends. How much is his a tote? Okay, I'm doing one set. I'm trying to. I think Fyodor is just thinking about this very carefully, and then he just looks over to everyone else for help. As he's like, I don't really feel the told, and he's like, should I feel? Yeah, I just looked over and I'm like, maybe I should match with them. Maybe we should do like the matching jacket for the team.
Bebop sort of just like walks over to the jacket and starts like pulling on a pocket and is like, wow, kits! Because she's just fascinated by human things. And strings!
Not a
Bebop's
pet, it's a friend.
I think at hearing that, wait, Bebop can transform into what creatures real fast?
Bebop what?
What creatures can you transform into?
Oh, Bebop can be anything. Bebop is
Okay, just
whatever
want
your
to make sure.
imagination.
Love that. All right. So, is there? I think by hearing when Theo hears that, he's trying to find something like, is there like maybe a very thin tote that you have that like maybe with a hoodie just to hide his face, or like maybe a pocket so that like he put Bebop in his pocket if need be.
Aww.
All right.
Bebop just goes, pockets!
All right. I think. Do you have like what? This would be really bad, but like a fanny pack maybe, or something, or just a giant pocket as well, just to have because yeah. Oh, okay. So then Theo's just looking at it, and he's just like put his hand to his chin, and he's just like, then he looks at his weapon and at the water bite, and he's just like, no. And then he's like, I already have a pouch, so but never mind. And he's like, just walks away. He says thank you. He's like, I don't need. He's like, just restrict me from battle.
Bebop has now resorted to like lifting up the owner of the shop's arm and like looking under his arm. It's like, wow. This place is great. I like your coat.
So does everyone have
Your
looking
music,
for
where
new?
is that music coming from? Oh well, now Bebop feels very bad for him. She's like, "Oh dearie," like
Then Theo
tell
just
me,
walks out.
yeah, no, you're.
Theo walks over and it's just like, did you see? So you used to sing that a lot then. So did you ever see anything interesting when you were sing? Any like interesting people show up or sing along with you when you used to sing that song on the sea or in the i- ice storms? Is there a price to enter in this fishing competition? Do we need to bring our own fishing rods? I asked someone who sells fishing rods, but like, do we need to bring our own?
And so you haven't seen any tiny creatures that you can't explain? Anything not really, I don't know. Well, we're hunting for anything. What you got? What's your story? I've heard that one.
Do you know what it was running from, or what direction of town it was running towards, even possibly? Oh,
was very kind. Hmm. Do you think they're real? Do you think they're real? Bebop like stare into his eyes like really intently and like move from one to the other. Be like, I think he's telling the truth.
I think I looked over to everyone else and wonder if we want to maybe go and join this fishing competition, and maybe we'll be able to see one nearby, or be able to glean some more information out of some people by doing.
Bebop's game.
Yeah. All right, then I think Theo just goes back to like inspecting the fishing rods and seeing if he can like just slightly just tips the water out of his thing and see if he can just like recreate the fishing rod by turning the water into ice, but then like just keeps failing, and then so he just walks back over and asks you how much of for fishing, if there's like a recently broken fishing rod you have, like the cheapest one. Yeah. Well, my I'm very interested in woodworking.
It's not much of a challenge if it works.
Well, I like lean over to like Bebop, and I'm like I have a mending skill that allows me to repair any broken objects, as long as they're not like by 1 foot. So I'm like, we get one that's just recently broke. I'm thinking maybe we can get it for a cheap one that I can repair pretty easily.
Bebop nods and says, "This child likes crafts. Do you not have crafts for this child?"
I'm very tall for my age.
His choice of crafts are none of your business. Do you have a recently broken rod or not? Bebop says thanks just as he's finishing the sentence and like turns to walk away immediately to go to the dumpster to look.
Theo just bows and just walks after her.
Claire's just shaking her head because she knows that she can make one.
That's amazing.
Right.
Seen at one point later on, we all need to sit down and talk about what spells we have and what we can do.
I think you're totally right. Bebop's rolling for perception to see if she can see the broken rock in the dumpster. Bebop grabs like all of them and then just goes right over to Theo and is like, "Hey, here you go."
Theo
I just
just
got
looks
permission.
over. Yeah, and Theo just looks over and says afterwards, he's like, oh, this is all considered trash, right? Do you mind us, we'll, like, 1 silver for all of these broken up, all these pieces of wood? Like, you, but the amount of time you'll spend trying to sell them, when you can walk over.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god,
roll.
I don't know. Someone else has got to roll.
Okay, which one do I roll for insight? Wait. Sorry. Still stab. Oh, no. Insight, +5? Oh, here. 12, so 17. So Theo just says, he's like, that's a very good point. You know what? Instead, I'll do you one better. I'll give you 4 copper for it. And he just puts on a poker face, believing that is actually more than 1 silver. Bluff perception. Trying to find one. Persuasion. Oof. Okay. Okay. Someone might have to like help in this life. So persuasion. I just grab his hand and I'm like, sold. Right. I Right. And then I just like I like grab all the wood and I just like looked at Bebop and we walked over to Teleria and I'm like I brought you a lot of wood. And I was just not even knowing that she does woodworking, I was just gonna show her the nice wood. And I just grab one and then try to and okay. So I'm just gonna like grab one, like grab the like what I think to be. So should I do like a perception check then, or just to see find the best looking piece of wood to maybe do a spell on, and then just let everyone else look through it too? How does that? So in would that be an in? Okay. I
Bebop's
think I'm
already
just gonna.
cross-legged on the floor, ready to go. Let's look through this.
So So I think for the next few turns, I'm just gonna be like just sorting them out, like trying to match pairs.
Bebop's helping.
Can I roll insight to see if I can maybe make it go faster?
Should we take a long rest now or like do that in a little bit? Well, we haven't even pulled out the lantern yet, but I guess the guy said that it wasn't directly here. What do you guys think?
Well, we probably want to go as far as we can,
Okay,
so we're not wasting time.
fair. We could pop out as soon as we go. In case we're not ready. Sure, let's do that. Okay. Bebop still is just gonna wonder aloud if it even works at all. But I'm down to go to Bremen tonight if you guys want to go to Bremen.
That works.
Yeah, let's go.
Bebop will sort of like split up, or like Bebop can take all the wood because Bebop is a bear, and Bebop's just gonna like carry the pile of wood and be like, "Let's go!" Very excited that we got your crafts. Mm. Bebop really doesn't like when people are attacked when doing their job. So Bebop is just like all shaking head and tisk tisk about that news and is like, what a shame. I would totally kick their butts if we came across them. That's wrong. Bebop stance. Also, past life makes me hate kobolds.
I think everybody hates kobolds.
Valid. Even kobolds. We don't overhear anyone talking about our little tiny unseen fox riding friends, right?
And maybe we can add that to our list to help.
Honestly, I'm gonna start a little quest list. That's a fantastic idea. We don't have Nefaria now. We need to make sure that we got notes going. I'm trying so hard right now. She left those big shoes to fill. Oh, Bebop wants to help. Bebop like puts the lid on the floor gently and is like, "Hi," like opens her. Okay, I dodge the licks, but give him hugs and tell him he's a good boy. Wait, I got to speak with animals. This is my time to shine right now.
And I have animal handling.
Ooh. All right, so I cast Speak with Animals. Where's Master? Okay, we start. Well, I like look at everyone else and I'm like, can we help this dog?
Lyra will nod.
Awesome. And so as we're following the dog, I want to ask and try to see if I can get it to give me any more information. Where Master? Where are we going? I'm helping. Where are we going? Bebop. Okay. Bebop looks around and kind of shrugs and is like, we gotta go! But does not forget the wood. Bebop carries that wood. We're here to help. The dog said the master needed help? I didn't get much information. Your dog was cute and wanted help.
I think Theo.
At the gates. Trying to look at it on the map. Oh, that? Yeah. Yeah, that's all the way out there. Uh, we're making our way around. We'll get there. How long has he been gone? So Bebop is already taken by like having to save a child and like is already in for this idea, but is like looking around at everyone else like save child?
Fyodor's just nodding his head.
Kylera and Rickfer, I swear to God, I will get used to these. What do you guys think? Old Celeste, old suspicious.
Yeah. Hmm. I don't know if you get a chance, definitely. My bad. Yeah, no, if we can get a chance to go there, we definitely should help. Unless you guys want to go directly for that.
That is true. I mean, we're going there anyways. We could
I
make
think
a
the
yeah. What do you think?
I think they'll maybe rest tonight and then to first thing in the morning we leave too. Maybe.
I
Or
support
do we
it.
have
Now we got so many options. Okay.
Well, it kind of sounds as if the mountain rescue would probably be the most pressing.
I agree. And
Yes.
Tourmaline is technically on the way, so kobolds are easy. Just throwing that out there.
But do we?
Gosh. Got it.
Also, we would have to go through Dwarven Valley if we did Tourmaline, right? But if we went to Territonid, we wouldn't have to.
Can we take the dog? Oh, I totally vote the version where we save this guy with the dog. I'm kind of down to just go save this guy, like old Celeste Kylera said. It is the most time sensitive. I know that totally takes us away from our fishing competition, though. So Bebop does feel really bad and is gonna look at Theo and be like, "Is it okay that we're gonna miss your fishing thing?"
Theo just thinking like a fishing rod would have been good, but maybe a wooden sword would work just as well. And but do we have food for this trip though?
Ooh. Bebop nods. Yeah, we definitely need some food. Fair. So maybe we should try to make a deal with this guy to get us a room at the Luskan Arms tonight. Maybe. Okay. Got it.
I'm for going back to Brinchander. Just but I kind of need. I think Theo needs a long rest to make some adjustments to his spells.
Bebop's down.
I don't think that worked.
Woo! sound like chains of any sort, or okay.
So I think Theo's gonna jump onto the side real fast and maybe cast Shape of Water and just like lay down on the snow and just hide himself in like the little like ice tube he formed, just in case, just in case. Yeah, like a little like square igloo looking thing.
Bebop is gonna turn into a mouse and hide behind the nearest object. Oh no.
Oh. Okay. So how far off are they? So is there time to like wave to Lara and rice her over with me into my little ice box? Oh, okay. Then Theo retracts his ice, his like turns it back into water and puts it back into his water bottle. And he's like, sorry to overreact. Just wanted to, just in case. Remember, everyone being, being put into slavery, so just making sure.
But no like slaves or anything. Okay.
Do we notice what was making the chains were just their fishing rods, or attack that?
Fair.
Feels so weird when we see something like something that we shouldn't have seen, or like
Catching them in their natural habitat. What? Oh, poor guys. So, by the way, I forgot to mention, so Bebop grew up as like an imaginary best friend, right, to this kid. So she does like child's versions of animals. So this mouse, by the way, has like painted nails and like a cool stripe along its back. Like it's never gonna be the actual animal. It's gonna be like some random like thing that's just off from like a child's imagination. Just so you guys know. She's gonna turn it back into a bear now with a little top hat. Just hang out. All right, so onwards to British and Bebop's gonna say, it's so weird these humans make you pay each time you come back. You think that they would give you some loyalty here. Ooh, 12s. Oh my god. Shut up, is it the old white death?
Okay. So, wait, we just had a long rest. So, is there any way for me to change one of my stills as the druid? Okay, I was hoping to remove frostbite and get fairy fire. Yes. Okay. And so we just saw this giant Dryden, right? So I'm just gonna grab Taylor and Ricefer again with me this time, and I'm just gonna like and I'll do all of these. I think it would be useful to find the dice, so I'm gonna say let's wait. Bebop, to your wounds.
What about cure wounds?
Do you have that spell by any chance?
I actually do not, but I do have fairy fire.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I'll leave the cure wounds then right now. No. All right.
Yeah, I ended up taking Goodberry over cure wounds.
Perfect. Okay.
Fair.
Okay.
Bebop's gonna be like, I bet someone's hungry. Someone needs a snack. Oh shit.
Hmm.
Bebop is into whimsicals. Yeah, go ahead.
So, earlier you said I can change anything from water to from snow to from ice to water, right? Where are we like topographically? Are we like are we in like the field? Just before I say anything. Okay, is there like a hills nearby, or that we can like get to? Okay. So I'm gonna grab Ricifer and tell to Lyra and ask them if they'd like to like just start running with them in other direction. I'm assuming Bebop's already turned into is with us. I'm just going
Yeah,
to
Bebop will tag along. No worries. Either
yeah,
a
and
cat
then
or a mouse right now. I don't know what I'm feeling.
okay. If I can if the water is flowing, but I can't. It has to be like I can't move the shape once I make it. Correct? Okay. So if I treat like all right, so I'm just gonna treat you. I'm just gonna pop open the my water bucket, my water thing behind me, and then shape it into like sort of a try to match just the color and shape of the ice on below us, and try to use it as a camouflage. And then as we just keep running, just hoping that we'll some form.
Oh gosh. Got eaten by a dragon on our first day, huh?
It's just a flesh wound. See, the only reason it's a 23 is because I'm hiding behind one of you.
And
Okay. Then Theo just looks over to Bebop and is like, "Do you have a good berry ready?" And I'm like, "How many can you produce?" And we just like put a little food offering, or well, are we talking?
it's gonna eat us instead of the good berries.
Oh,
No, the nat one. Oh my god, it's the dead rider. I'm telling you, this is exactly who it is. This is a callback. I know, but I know that. I know Bebop does it. Freaking out over here.
There's
Exactly.
something. Yeah, I'll tell the party that there's something wrong with the rider. It's not moving.
Bebop is like, does she need help? Do they need help? But I'm also terrified, so I don't want to go close to them. So Bebop is just like, kind of yells out, "Hi!" No, actually, just kidding. I forgot we were being stealthy. Okay, but for my own sanity, this is the mate of the old white death or whatever, who was like senile with the dead guy, right? Got it. This track. Love the callback.
So do we see it as it's like moving away? Sorry.
Well,
It's good.